MBA Show, the business podcast that gets your business juices flowing with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. Check us out at 100mba.net. And in today's lesson, you will learn, if everyone loves you, you're doing it wrong. I'll explain exactly what I mean and the challenges behind that statement. When you're building a business, when you're building a unique product and offering, when you're putting something out in the world, you're going to get people that don't like what you're doing. And if you don't have those people, there's something wrong. I'll explain in today's episode, I'll explain how that's a good thing when you get people that don't like what you do or don't agree with what you do. I'm not talking about haters here. I'm just talking about people that just don't agree with what you do. I'll get into all the details and give you some strategies of my own. So let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Constant Contact. Email marketing is effective. In fact, research says that 91% of U.S. adults like to receive promotional emails from companies they do business with. 66% of customers have made a purchase as a result of an email marketing message. Constant Contact's email marketing service is easy to use and it's affordable. With Constant Contact, you could be a rock star marketer. Become a marketer today with Constant Contact and get started with a free trial. Go to ConstantContact.com to get started for free. Again, that's ConstantContact.com. One of the biggest challenges of being an entrepreneur is that every time you put something out in the world, a new product, a new service, your actual business, you're up for criticism. You're out in the open public. And in today's day and age with social media, people's opinions are all over the place. In fact, people feel compelled to give their opinion. And sometimes their opinion is going to be against what you're doing. In other words, they're not going to love what you offer. Now, some people might be nasty about it, but a lot of times people are just going to be like, I don't get it. I don't understand why this business is here. I don't see what problems this is solving. And in today's episode, I'm going to explain why this happens and why it should happen. First of all, if you have people that are criticizing you or just plainly saying, I don't get it, I don't understand your business or your products or your offer, I don't like it, I'm not a buyer, I don't think that it's for me. If you don't have that, there's a problem. Even the biggest names and companies have their enemies, have people that don't like them. I mean, think about the most successful brands out there. Coca-Cola. There's plenty of people that can't stand Coca-Cola and think it's the worst thing you can put in your body. Same thing goes with McDonald's. Let me go with a product that I absolutely love, Apple products. I think Apple creates a superior computer. I think their phones are fantastic, but there are plenty of people that don't like Apple. There are tried and true PC fan or Windows fan, whatever it is. So even the most successful businesses out there have their haters or have people that just simply disagree with what they do. And again, that's a good thing. And I'll tell you why. In order to have a successful business, a successful product, a successful brand on your hands, you have to resonate strongly with people. Now, if I resonate strong with my customers, with my audience, if they really feel what I'm selling, if they say, yes, this is for me, that strong connection has to be concentrated. It has to have a nuance. And when you have a nuance and a concentration in a certain way, it's going to alienate certain people. And that's okay because it defines you. It says, I am for these types of people. I am for this crowd. I respect everybody, but these people over here, they're not for me. And what happens is that you really become a strong brand with the people that matter. Your customers, the people that are going to potentially buy what you sell. But what's the alternative? The alternative is somebody who doesn't take a stand for anything, who's not defined by any kind of values, and therefore you become vanilla. You don't resonate strongly with anybody. And that's the worst thing you could be. Let me give a modern day example. There are people that are absolutely in love with rap music. They think rap music is the best form of art, it's the best form of music, and it resonates very strongly with the people that love rap. There are people on the other fence that say rap is garbage, this is not music, this is not art, and highlight some of the negative areas of that genre. But the rap artists, the rap producers, the production houses, they're not really concerned about people that don't like rap. They're not going to start watering down the way they produce their music. They're not going to try to appease or try to appeal to the people that don't like them. They're going to keep doing what they're doing, and in fact, they're going to go even harder and stronger in what they do. A good example of this is Eminem. Eminem is a rap artist that really doesn't censor himself. He's very, very harsh and he can offend a lot of people. And that's what his style is. He resonates with people that really like that. And he's the best-selling rap artist of all time because he just honed in on his crowd. He worried about the people that he's serving. As you may know, he's also a businessman. He has his own record label called Shady Records. And when he started that record label, he could have went easy. He went and said, hey, let me start toning it down so I can appease to a different audience, to a wider audience. But he did the exact opposite. He went even hardcore. He went further hardcore, and his first artist that was released on Shady Records was 50 Cent. And he has a reputation of being a gangster. He's been shot 9 times. He's the epitome of what rap music is being scolded for. The point here is that regardless if you like rap music or not, Eminem knows his audience. He knows what works. He knows what he's all about, and he doesn't shy away from it. And therefore, he resonates very strongly with his target audience. Now, with your business, you're going to get people that are not going to agree with what you do. They're going to maybe think that it's a lousy idea, or maybe even just think that, I don't really see the use for this. But you're going to get other people that are die-hard core fans, and you need to just keep your eye on the prize and keep your eye on your audience. Don't worry about people that don't get it. If they don't get it, they don't get it. I recently listened to an interview with Chris Sacca. He's an angel investor and a venture capitalist, and he's one of the investors of Twitter. And he was explaining that I don't want to sit there and convince somebody to become an investor in Twitter. If you don't get Twitter, then you don't deserve to be a part of its growth. And you should feel the same way about your own business. Because in a way, your customers are your investors, are people that are backing the products you're producing. So, how do you deal with people that come and say, I don't like what you do? Or, I don't understand, I don't get this. Now, these are two different things. If you get somebody who's just blatantly say, I don't like what you're doing, I think this is stupid, I think this is irrelevant in the market, you could just reply in a kind way and just say, hey, I guess I'm not for you, I'm sorry, I wish you all the best. And that's it. Let it go. You don't have to retaliate. If there's somebody who's confused about what you do, you can make an attempt to explain what you offer. Maybe take a look at your sales page on your website. Maybe you need to reword it. Maybe it's not clear enough. If they still kind of say, hey, I got it now, but, I don't really think it's for me, that's fine. You're going to serve a certain demographic, and you just need to work on that demographic. What I mean by that is that your audience may change. Somebody who really loved you at one point may change their taste and decide to go with something else later on. Or maybe they've outgrown what you offer, and that's fine too. Just keep in mind that when they are there, that you serve them the best you can. Guys, I got more on today's topic, but before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, Vistaprint. As entrepreneurs, we all need business cards. It's still the fastest way and easiest way to give our information out so people can check us out. And if you want to create a business card that stands out, that grabs people's attention, we highly recommend you check out Vistaprint.com. And right now, Vistaprint is giving us an exclusive offer to $100 MBA listeners. You can get 500 business cards. That's 500 custom business cards for just $9.99 when you enter my promo code MBA. Vistaprint makes it super simple for you to personalize your business card with your own text, your own colors, your own logo, your backside. You can even upgrade to a thicker stock or a brilliant finish, or my personal favorite, the matte finish. If you want to check out the business cards that we made with Vistaprint, because we've been using Vistaprint for years, go check out today's show notes or our resource page at 100mba.net/resources. Best of all, Vistaprint's customer service is top-notch. They make sure your order is perfect every single time. And they're there to help you from the design creation all the way to the delivery of your product. We love Vistaprint and we want you to try them out. So go to Vistaprint.com and enter coupon code MBA to get 500 custom business cards for just $9.99. It's an incredible deal. It's 50% off the site price. Go ahead and go on over to Vistaprint.com and enter coupon code MBA to get 500 custom business cards for just $9.99. The last piece of advice I want to give you in today's episode is often when we first get started, we're really hyper self-conscious. We're worried about what people think. We're worried about how we're even presented. Are we respected? Are we in authority? All this stuff goes through our head. And often that stops us from doing something that defines us, that makes some people not like us because they're obviously, again, we're putting a stake in the ground. But one piece of advice I want to pass on to you that worked when I first got started is when you're getting started, no one likes you. No one knows about you. You're an unknown entity. You're an unknown personality. You're an unknown brand. So you have nothing to lose by making a statement, by defining yourself, by resonating strongly with your type of people. In fact, it's a faster way to get noticed because people will take notice when people take a stand. So don't worry about who loves you, who doesn't, who agrees with you, who doesn't. You're going to get a mixture of people. Just be okay with the fact that you're going to have people that just don't agree with what you do. And of course, there will be haters. No matter what you do, there will be people that just won't like the fact that you're successful. This is just human nature. We don't like to admit it, but as human beings, jealousy and envy, these are real things that we all feel. Some people have it in check, and some people don't. All right, guys, that wraps up today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Guys, if you have any questions you want to ask, let us know. Email us at contact@100mba.net. Every weekend, we answer questions on Q&A weekends, every Saturday and Sunday. We love answering questions right here on the show because, one, you get an answer to your question, but two, everybody else who's listening can benefit from that answer. It also lets you know that, hey, you're not alone. Other people have the same concerns, have the same challenges. All right, guys, tomorrow's episode is all about 3 tech skills I recommend you learn. We all don't have to be super tech savvy, but these are 3 skills I really highly recommend you invest learning. It can really help you become a better business person. Check out tomorrow's episode for that, or better yet, just hit the subscribe button to make sure you get all the episodes automatically. All right, guys, until then, I want to leave you with this. One of the best benefits of the idea that everybody's not going to love you, that you're going to get people that don't like you, is that it keeps your ego